Yo, how's everybody doing this fine morning? All right, man. It's me, Millie Money. I'm back, yo. I got a good baseball game for you. I got the Rockies versus Cubs. Sit back and enjoy, y'all, and let's see who pulls off, yeah. All right, man. Sit back and enjoy.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Jameson Taillon. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's going to be Ezequiel Tovar. And that's down and away. One out, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Man at first, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Taillon, the tall righty, 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Tovar leads off first with one away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today on the hill, number 45. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes You know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Kyle Tucker. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swings through that one for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Rudder takes off. This one in the air. Stallings. And there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Here's a swing and a drive. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run homer. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. He was like BP all over again.
Base is empty, one away. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. First pitch misses. And that's in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Just missed.
That's up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Two out, space is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Tolia, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Michael Toglia.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Tyone back to work. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball one. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
Brenton Doyle digs in now. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Tyone, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Mickey Moniak now at the plate. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. So here's Horner now, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
That's a ball.
Just
That's a ball.
missed.
2-0.
On the ground, right side. Farmer on to first. And they get Nico Horner one away.
Batting 7, the first baseman,
Justin Turner now. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Turner with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. That one drilled left field. Martini going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Matt Shaw in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's
No balls,
pounding the
2
zone.
strikes.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering upstairs.
0-2 fastball
1
way
ball, 2
out of the
strikes.
zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now Kyle Farmer. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0. Yeah! 1-1.
And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
The 2-1 is high. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, out to short. Swanson zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Nick Martini will hit. Inside.
Nope,
and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's 2 away.
Batting up, the catcher, Jacob.
2 down, base is empty. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. And that is out of play. Two outs. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the catcher comes up to him. Reese McGuire. And that's ball. The inside edge. Ball 1. Fought off foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now back, left fielder, Ian.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ian Happ getting ready to hit. Scored the first run of the game back in the 1st after a single to reach base. To 3rd, McMahon. Throws to first in time.
Now back, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. First time up was a pop out. That misses. 1-0. And that's too high.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. McMahon fires over to first, and that ends the inning. And the Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started, and now the DH, Jordan Beck. Gets under and pops it up. Shaw has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there.
1 ball,
really
no
had
strikes.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-1. And that one clips the corner. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
McMahon batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Curveball over for a called strike. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Seiya Suzuki. Outside with a breaking ball.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Grounded out his first time up. That one missed.
That's low.
Next pitch
No,
is
that
outside.
missed. That's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Suzuki, the lead runner at second. Swanson at first with no outs. Right through there for a strike. Got him. And there's one down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Nico Horner. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And that one sliced foul. And that one pulled foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two on, 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Justin Turner.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Splits the plate, strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground to short, Tovar. Whips it to first. And that will end the inning. 2 left on. We played 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Tayo back to work. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
All these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That's to third. Toss to Turner. 1 away here in the 5th.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1 so far. That clips the corner.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Cubs leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs. And now, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Two outs.
That's the ball.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Matt Shaw. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swings and misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Pitch was well outside. Definitely a bit of a defensive swing, but somehow he got the bat to it, and clearly his willingness to go the other way, that's what allowed him to find a knock on a difficult pitch.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Reese McGuire. He's been a great free agent sign. Double play ball to second. To Tovar. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ian Happ up to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now here is Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. but there's on base and slugging too.
One ball, no strike.
In the dirt. Hat, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one is upstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Gordon getting loose out there. Number 55 warming up as well. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Tolia. Third out, and that ends the frame. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
That miss,
just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That's a ball.
Next offering way off the plate.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
so
your base.
lead-off walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Nick Martini. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, no outs. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, high fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
So bases all loaded up. Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Bases juiced, no outs. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Grounder might be 2. The throw to second, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So 2 down now, and here is Ezekiel Tovar, 1 for 2. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate, tie this game. Line drive. And that's the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Gordon. This is his 3rd time out this year. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Right through there for a strike. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. That one ripped. And gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Foul ball there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's even
1-1.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Very high with that one. Ball 2. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Count is full.
That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And another
No, that's
ball.
down. Ball.
Next pitch, a
3-0.
slider that misses outside. And he takes a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Ball
And
four.
ball
Take your
four,
base.
2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations. So he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Nico Horner will come up to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Now he breaks his bat. Not in time. He's safe. So they're all loaded up. So now Turner in on that right side.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that one fouled off.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Coming home. Right at the plate.
Got him. That's down.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tanner Gordon out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, number 55.
Juan Mejia.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
0-1.
Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And the batter now is Reese McGuire. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Base knock right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
The left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Pitch misses. 1-0. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope, ball. 2-0.
That misses off the outside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball the inside corner for a strike. Turner, the runner at third. McGuire on at first with 2 now. And that'll load the bases.
All 4. Take your base.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs. Bases are full. That one misses, and it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one misses. 3-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tolia takes it himself, inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rockies 1. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Ryan McMahon.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
No balls. 1 strike. Hiya! 0-2.
Caught and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And first offering is fouled off. The Cubbies leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one in the dirt. 1-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
No,
just
that missed.
misses.
That's a ball. Count is full.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side, and foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fights it off, he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Draws the walk
That's
there.
ball four. Runner,
That's a
take your
great at
base.
bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Has grounded out a couple of times. And the first
Outside.
pitch
That's
misses
the
for
ball.
ball one. Action in the pen down there. Number 82 up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Horton getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now this team is definitely
One
looking
and one.
for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Moniak stands in now and watches strike
0-1.
Inside,
That's inside,
just missed. Tolia off of first with 2 away. And that
Nope,
misses.
ball.
And a count 2-1. Two outs. Right side.
That's a
and
foul
it goes
ball.
just foul. Caught him looking for the tag. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rockies 1. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
The shortstop takes the ball. Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And
one ball,
1.
no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Ball.
Up the middle, Farmer sends it to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 82. He last pitched 2 days ago. At the plate, Kyle Farmer.
The second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
There's a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch
1
again.
2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next offering misses down and away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2.
Full count.
That one misses.
Take your base,
so
ball
a
4.
leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first. So in now for Colorado, Nick Martini.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ben Brown up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Farmer gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Pat makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now. And that's in for a strike. The Rockies down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck, the next to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Next pitch way upstairs. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out, and that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rockies 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nico Horner now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses, and it's 1 and 2. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw, 1 for 3. And a slider misses down and away. Turner at first, 1 gone. A little bit low.
That's down.
2
That's a
balls,
ball.
no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That
Ball.
one misses, and it's 3-0. That clips the corner.
3-1.
And ball
Ball
4,
four.
2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, catcher, Reese.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Chicago, Reese McGuire. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Right through there
Strike
for a
two.
strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
And that
No,
is
that's low.
downstairs.
Ball.
2-2. On the ground to third. They get the tag on him, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rockies 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Horton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It's 0-1.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone, so you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ben Brown up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. One down, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball, still 0-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The Cubs leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Tolia, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Alright, y'all, that's game. Hit him, subscribe, appreciate it. Give me a like if you haven't given me a like. You know, it helps out my channel, helps out my page. You know, I'll be back soon enough, but appreciate y'all for stopping again. Appreciate y'all, and I'll be back soon enough. Alright, deuces. Millie Money.